I got the table saw set up at 8 inches, so I need to rip these down at 8 inches. So this is gonna be my side where my light's gonna mount in. Let me get these ripped down. Go get these marked out. Okay, these are the lights I'm going to use right here. These are 385 to 405 nanometers. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say there. These are 30 watt, and I have 6 of them that I'm going to put. First thing I'll do is I need to mark out. I want to leave 1 inch on each end, 1 inch and 1/16 on top, 1 inch and 1/16 on the bottom, and then 1 inch in between the 3 lights on each side. So it'll be 2 sides. Let me get a ruler and we'll mark that out. Now I gotta find my pen. There it is. I think. Now I lost my tape measure. Alright, lost my tape measure. Okay, I'm totally losing it. I'm looking for a tape measure, but I got one. This is 1 1/8 thick. So let's do the better side on the inside. Even though it is a little warped. Make some lines. Top and bottom. Let's see here. Now I'm gonna go 1 inch. What do I need? I need to go 1 inch and 1 inch in, so I'll have to mark it. 1 inch on the sides. Same on this side. 1 inch. Okay. Next thing. Sorry, I'm bouncing around. Next thing I gotta do is 6 3/16. This is gonna be. Wait, I need to get the. I need to measure this. Make sure I got this right. Yeah, that's a 5 3/4 this way. So now I'm gonna go 6 3/16, which is right there. I won't do a mark on my deal so I don't mess up. And I'll double check it with my tape measure just to make sure. That don't look right. No, I'm right. My bad. It's actually 6 1/8. Now I need to go 1 inch from there. keeping the lights separated about 1 inch apart. It's going to be full inside anyway, so it shouldn't matter, hopefully. Same thing again, we're going to go 6 and 8. Right there. I don't have my hat in the way. Oh my God. Too much stuff on my desk. Table, what do you call it? There. And hopefully, I'll come out pretty close to where I need to be. I can always fudge it this way or make the hole just a little bit bigger if I need to. Well, this one should be 6 and yeah, it's not. What did I do wrong? Get off that shit. Sorry. Somewheres I got off that part of it. Let me put this light down. This might have been easier to do it this way. Well, I look good there. Somehow or another got off on this one. Just a little bit. Not much. And then this one should be one. That don't make up for my difference, though. It happens. So I need to cut a little excess off of that. First, I need to make sure my piece of wood's even square, because that could be an issue. If I gotta, no, I'm good. All right. So I just had to cut a little extra off on this side here, which ain't no big deal. So I need to cut this out, this out, this out, and recut this. Inch. And just cut that off. Alright. Sorry guys, I forgot to turn the camera on. Anyways, I drilled a 5/8 hole here, the 5/8 hole here. You can see it. I'm going to use my old dusty, and this thing is dusty. Where's the camera at? Cut out my lines. Yes, I know, it's kind of boring. Part of it, though. I think I may have cut on the wrong side of the line. Let's see if alright, this is what I'm going for. Of course there'll be full tape stuff. That way it fits flush inside there. And I'll probably wind up putting full tape on this and in here and right along that edge. I don't think this is going to be an issue, but I don't like that black being there. I'd rather have it just covered up. So I just got to build the other one, and then I'll cut the bottom and sides. I won't bore you with that part of it. Then we'll come back and we'll put some foil on and start assembling it. And now I'm going to put some, now I got my lights sitting here, I'm going to use some aluminum foil to kind of lock them in place before I do the face side. That way they don't accidentally fall out. So I don't know if you can see anything with my big head in the way. I don't know. Now I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna cover this line up here, and then I'll cover this line up like that. I don't know if this is gonna, this will bother me. I don't think it's gonna make a difference. If it does, I can always come back and retape it. I ain't got no fingernails. No fingernails, I can't pull the tape apart. Come on. Come on. You can skip ahead on this part if you want to. Come on. There we go. Eventually, when I get it put together, I'll put some silicone on the back side of these to keep them from moving around. We'll do this side. We'll do there. We'll do there. Now I think I may put this in fast motion. Okay, this is my bottom, and I've already done my sides. And what I'm gonna do is mainly just I'm gonna tape these together. I didn't want to drive and get a bunch of nails and screws, but I have plenty of full tape. So, and it's pretty stout once you tape it all together. And I'm just gonna basically tape everything together. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm cutting some wires, and I'm gonna set them out about 3 inches to center all the way down here, and then I'll put tape on top of that and tape them in place, and that'll actually be where I can put my lure in and hang it on each one. So I should be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9. So I'll cut that out and we'll tape them up, and then we'll give her a test run and see how it works. Alright, I'm about ready to fire this thing up, and I'm just going to use some junk plugs that kind of got messy. They're kind of rough looking, so I'm going to use them to try. And I'm using 2 different resins. I'm using this one. Now this one actually works. I have a little bitty UV box over here that's just got LEDs, and this one only takes 6 to 9 watts LEDs to this cure. So this is 30. Each one of these lights are 30, so we're going to see what this one does. This is kind of spendy, so but it actually makes a nice shell. And the other one I'm going to try is this one. Now this one won't hardly cure under the LED lights as far as the low wattage, and it recommends a higher wattage. So these are 30, so I'm hoping this will cure. But we're going to give this a try. If I can get the can open. We'll get this one, we'll get one of these dipped in this, I don't even know how to pronounce that. All I know is it ain't from around here. Stuff works good though. So I guess I could have, well, I should have brushed that on, I guess. And let that dip drip off for a minute. And I'll actually go ahead and put this one in and turn everything on while I'm trying to get this stupid lid off on this one. And I'll see what time it is when I first turn them on. So we kind of have an ideal. Still dripping. It's almost done. Maybe I can trick it right this way for a minute. I actually made that crappy lure look not too bad. Alright. Oh, that's bright. 234. Let me get this one open. Try not to spill it. I'm going to transfer this over to a jar. And make sure you keep your UV resins in something dark. Actually, I'm going to move this one over here. Lid don't want to come all the way off. Okay, here's my other one. The box ain't too pretty, but hopefully it will. I guess I should have brushed these on so I'd have a thinner coat, but dang it. Getting ahead of myself. I may just want to see how quick these will seal up. This one don't look as good. This one looks like it would need a second. This one ain't as thick as that other one. So I'm gonna stick it over here on this side. And I'll probably have some drips. I'm not worried about that. This is just trial run. Okay, what I said it was 234, 236 now. I'm kind of curious to see if this one has flash coat. Yep, that's already hard. 2 minutes. I'll leave it on in there. 2 minutes on that. On the other box, let me show that box I got out here. This is the other one I built. And this has got just full of LED lights, and this is 12 watt. I'll put a link up for the lights that you can get. They were like $27 or $600. There's two 16-foot rows. You can get 3 rows of 900 lights for about $15 more. But I made a small box. You can see it ain't very wide. And that first resin I showed you in the bottle, it will dry hard as a rock in 30 minutes or less. I mean, I always just leave it 30 minutes, but I just now started using this stuff, so I'm kind of new at it too. But that was 2 minutes in there. It's hot. I mean, it's not hot. It's hard, and it ain't sticky, but it feels like it needs to be in there a few more minutes. Let's see how this see if this Solaris flash cured. It flash cured, but I forgot to look what time I put it in there. I'm gonna probably say it was in there maybe 3 minutes. It is a little bit tacky. So we're gonna let them sit for 15 minutes and we'll check again. So I'll be right back. Alright, it's been about 15 minutes. Let's turn this off, because I don't blind myself again. I didn't put a vent or anything in this. I probably should have, but right here I do have, if I want to draw air out, I have a filter system, an airbrush, and it pulls a lot of air out too. Alright, let's check the Solaris, which is this one. Bone dry. It's not got it. Of course, the bait's, you know, nowhere near close to being smooth. It actually has. You can see where I touched it earlier when it's tacky. Got fingerprints in it, but where I'm touching now, I don't know if you can see that. It's dry. 15 minutes. So around 15 minutes. So I mean, you can probably be safe to leave it in there longer. This one, which is that resin, I don't know how to pronounce that, so maybe you do. This one, it's dry too. And of course, you know, you seen me a minute ago, earlier, 2 minutes, it was already not tacky. So this has a better shine to it, I think, yeah, this one has a better shine than the Solaris, but it is also, it is thicker, and it's about twice the price. So this was $49 for 500 grams or whatever the heck it is, which is basically a pint. $29. So, you know, big difference in price. And this is a lot thinner too. But overall it did pretty good. I'll have to get some clean lures to dip this in and see how it does. But that's it. Other than a bunch of wires hanging out everywhere, which I'll probably wind up putting this on a stand and cutting these wires and put them in a junction box and have one switch to each one of these deals. So, and these are not, they're a little warm, but they're not like hot. They're just warm, just basically just what you would think. So hope this helps you on your next build. I got some other stuff coming up, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Leave a comment. If you've got a question, I'll try to answer it. Catch y'all later.